എൻ്റെ പേര് തോമസ് കോശി. ന്യൂയോർക്കിൻ്റെ ആസ്ഥാനമായി പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന ഇന്ത്യൻ അമേരിക്കൻ റിപ്പബ്ലിക്കൻ കമ്മിറ്റിയുടെ ചെയർമാനാണ്. ഇന്ന് ഇവിടെ നടക്കുന്നത് റിപ്പബ്ലിക്കൻ കമ്മിറ്റിയുടെ ആനുവൽ ഡിന്നറാണ്. റിപ്പബ്ലിക്കൻ ലീഡേഴ്സും ഇന്ത്യൻ കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി ലീഡേഴ്സും എല്ലാവരും തന്നെ ഇവിടെ എത്തും. ഇത് പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഈ വർഷം ഇലക്ഷൻ ആയതുകൊണ്ട്, പ്രസിഡൻഷ്യൽ ഇലക്ഷൻ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ഈ വർഷം കൂടുതൽ ആൾക്കാരെ ഞങ്ങൾ പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇവിടുത്തെ ഇഷ്യൂസ് വളരെയധികം, ഈ ഇലക്ഷന് വളരെയധികം ഇഷ്യൂസാണ്. അതിനെ ദീർഘമായിട്ട് ഒരു സംവാദം തന്നെ ഇവിടെ ഡിസ്കഷൻ ഉണ്ടാകും. ഏതാണ്ട് 300 പേരോളമാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഇന്നത്തെ പരിപാടിയിൽ പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നത്.
Honorable Kevin Plunkett, Deputy Westchester County Executive. Honorable Douglas Colting, the Chairman, Westchester Republican County Committee. Honorable K.V. Kumar, Member of the Trump, Pence, Asian and Pacific American Advisory Council. Honorable Thomas Koshi, Chairman, Indian American Republican Committee of New York. Dr. Priscilla Parameshwaran, the founder of the Indian American Republican Committee of New York. Honorable Ben Parameshwaran, Senior Vice Chairman of the Indian American Republican Committee of New York. Honorable Paul Karagapillil, Vice Chairman of the Indian American Republican Committee.
We thank for this great nation where we live. Help us to work tirelessly to fulfill the American dream of a nation of equality and liberty. We seek all this in the most precious name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For the ramparts we rise, for so perilous, and the hope of the brave. Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravida, Utkala, Ganga, Vindhya, Himachala, Yamuna, Ganga, Uchchala, Jaladi, Taranga, Tava Shubha Name Radha, Jana Jana Mangaladayaka, Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata, Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya 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 He.
Dr. Priscilla Parameshwaran, who is the founder of the Indian American Republican Committee of New York.
The Republican Committee was founded in 2014 at the request of the state GOP chairman, Ed Cox. Chairman Ed Cox was very impressed with the Asian American Republican Committee that was already in existence, that is already in existence for 28 years. And he said to me, we should have a state organization of Indian Americans because the Indian Americans are highly educated.
The Republican government. I don't see anything that the Democratic Party is advancing, neither the cause of Indian Americans nor the cause of India or the Asians. So now you see why it is important, this election, and why it is important. We have to take the right decision when we go to the booth on 8th. Do the good thing for the country. Make the right decision. We are not deplorables, but adorables. That takes me to my responsibility today to welcome each of you here. I know it is an election time. our county executive could not make it here. He has sent his deputy county executive. Over the years, we have established a special bond with the Honorable Deputy County Executive Kevin Plunkett. I always say him a gentleman, down to earth, humble. He is high, he is tall, but down to earth, very humble. I can tell you that. He has a special relationship with the Indian community. On behalf of the community and also on behalf of the Indian American Republican Committee, I warmly welcome you to our annual dinner. As you know, it is election year. There are a lot of people running for the election. Republican candidates are running. This county is a Republican county. It's always important to understand that this is the county where Hillary Clinton is also living presidential candidate. And this is the county, 2 of our human rights commissioners serving in the Indian community are here. One is, fortunately, is me.
I am standing in front of you to introduce Honorable Deputy County Executive Kevin J. Plunkett. Mr. Plunkett started his career as an assistant district attorney in Westchester. He was the member of the Governor's Judiciary Screening Committee. At present, he is working as the Chief Operating Officer of the County of Westchester. Mastermind behind the successful operation of the County of Westchester. Actually, he is running the show. It is my great privilege to introduce Honorable Kevin J. Plunkett. Give him a big round of applause.
Certainly her husband at the end there. Ben, thank you for all you've done. And to have Thomas Koshi, who I've gotten to know as the president of the committee, it can only mean that even though it started in 2014, the success of this committee is guaranteed. And at the Astorino administration, we will do everything we can, working with our state leader, Ed Cox, and his team, to make sure that the Indian American Republican Committee is a success. So thank you for all you've done. I know the chairman of our Republican Party is going to be a little late tonight. There's a number of events. I have to go to another event after this. It is election time, and I understand one of the individuals, Julie Killian, is running for the state senate. She's having a fundraiser tonight. I'm sure the chairman is there, but he will be over here to say hello and to let you.
Priscilla and I have known K.V. Kumar for 30 years. K.V. Kumar essentially, he wears 2 big hats. One, he's a political activist. Second, he is a very active businessman. Kumar is the managing director of K.V. Kumar and Associates LLC, an international management consulting company, and also chairman of Claridyne Incorporated, an information technology company. Kumar is a recipient of 2015 Ellis Island Medal of Honor. I was honored by the Brain Injury Association USA for unheralded advocacy, which led to the enactment of 1996 Traumatic Brain Injury Act of US Congress. The American Republican Committee wish to thank Kumar for sharing his rich experience with us. Let us give a big hand to K.V. Kumar.
Because of the name. When you say Republicans, what is this? Why? We are Democrats. We are democracy. You know, we should be democratic. And speaking about Indian Americans, we do not go and vote. Do you know that? I can tell you, I worked on the McCain's. I was the national business coordinator for McCain, and we looked at each segment of the country and saw how we are not voting for anyone for that matter. We do not go out and vote. Please do that, and you can also get do it by mail. And if we are a big community. We are about 3 million plus Indian Americans. We can make a big difference. Don't forget that George Herbert Walker Bush won 550 votes in Florida. And we can make a big difference. Each and every vote counts. And I hope Trump carries New York State with your help. And finally, I want to say this because it's my passion that whenever we are involved with a political party, please you don't have to bash the other side. You don't have to talk about the bad things of the other side. You can talk about the good part of what we can do. Okay? Thank you very much.
The Republican Committee are the members of the board. I must congratulate all of you for your continuing support. We all are Indian. We came from India. And this is another great...
To regain our values. We don't want this country to be lost in a tragic situation where there is no morals. There is, I don't want to go so much with that, so let me stop there. But we want a president.
Vice Chairman, Secretary Mr. Prem Carlos, Joint Secretary Mr. Shobi Isaac here, come to the stage.
Because all success, because of all of you, let me say thank you to all. Especially, let me take some names